YouTube world? Kind of a sad day today for the long distance world community. The great Haile Gebrselassie is retiring. I kind of just saw the post on Twitter on the Let'sRun.com's account, but I wasn't sure if he was going to do any more races or not. I'll just check it out later though. But man, I'm just telling you, Gebrselassie was, in my opinion, hands down the best distance runner of all time. And I mean, he's won so many big races, so many championships, gold medals. He held multiple world records at one time. And I mean, if you compare his times, like from the 1500 all the way up to the marathon, averaging all that out together, it is the fastest out of anybody. He had tremendous speed, kick, stamina. I mean, he's like 5'5", 5'6", 120 pounds. Really small guy. But boy, could he run. That guy was... Okay, if we're all born to run, this guy not only was born to run, he just had the genetics of a running god. It was so beautiful how he ran, though. And he did it in an art form that you just look at it and you're just like, man, that is nice. So nice. Beautiful. It's just a work of art. You could not reenact that. I mean, there are other runners out there who have perfect form, but he was like probably right on top. I would say, Sebastian Coe is up there. Also, Kenenisa Bekele, he's up there as well. Who else had really freaking good form, if I remember? Oh, man, Matt Centrowith currently, he has fairly good form. But anyways, so kind of was losing off track. But Haile Gebrselassie, just best distance runner all time. Males, just dominant, everything. And I first heard about him, of course, watching the 10,000 meter race in Atlanta in 1996. I wasn't at the Olympic Stadium. I was at home watching, even though that was like an hour away or so. But hey, it's track and field and Olympic events, so tickets sell out. Psh, the day that they're available, they're probably sold out already after that. And the fact that it was here in the U.S. in Atlanta, I was like, oh wow, at that time I was like, oh crap. But it was him and Paul Tergat, though, probably Kenya's best distance runner of all time, or at least the most well-known distance runner out of Kenya is Paul Tergat. And I saw those two running at the time, and I wasn't like, to me, track and field was about sprints and field events. Not so really much of a distance, but I remember watching that race. I'm just like, man, these guys could really run, and they're doing it so effortlessly. It's just crazy. At the time I was 8 years old though, and I'm just looking at the TV like, wow, that's pretty cool. And of course, I didn't really pick up on running until at least maybe 5-6 years later, though. And I'm like, okay, realizing that playing soccer, basketball, I wasn't very good at it. And yet I ran a really fast mile time in PE in 8th grade. And my coach was like, hey, man, I think you should try to go out for the track team. And then when you get into high school, just go try cross country and track and just see how it is. And surprisingly, I actually listened to my coach at that time, and I kind of fell in love with the sport since then. Even though, say, I'm doing not as much running now, though, more lifting weights than actually running, though. It doesn't mean really much anything, though. I'm always gonna love running, no matter what. No matter what I do in this life, I love running whatsoever. I don't care if I become an old man and it takes me more than an hour to finish a Peachtree Road race, or any 10K or whatever race that I run, I will run at whatever pace, comfortable pace, start to finish, and I'll be happy about it though. And I've come to realize how much I appreciate it more when I don't when I'm not stressing out over my times or how well I ran. I just go out and I do it, and I have one of the best times, and the runner's high is just intensifies by at least 10 times. So I'm going to do it for the rest of my life, as long as I shall live. And yes, when I do get of old age, I just want to continue. You know, I want to be that old fart who can make it to 95, 98, or 100 years old and still, I'm like, I'm still doing this shit. I want to be that guy. You know? I want to. But, man, Haile Gebrselassie, man, we're going to miss you, man. The professional running world, distance running world, man, we're going to miss you. But, hey, it's like old father time, man. It catches up. I mean, I'm not there yet. I still got a little while. Well, depending how well I keep myself shape, I mean, and at least I'm thinking 10, 12 more years that I'm going to feel it. Though I'm like, oh, wow. I mean, I really better, concentrate on my health and stuff. That's very important, though, because after like 35, 36, 37, though, depending how well you've taken care of yourself, it's just muscle mass on average is going to start going down, though. You're not going to have the strength that you did, stamina that you did, so you got to still keep it up, though. That's why consistency is key in everything. Not just working out, but doing things in life, though. Just like I have to be consistent. Now, I wish someone behind me or somewhere would kick my ass for not being inconsistent with these videos. It needs to be more, because I have so much in my mind and what I'm thinking that I think that if I share it out there in the YouTube world, someone would appreciate that. Yeah. Anyways, though, we're going to miss you, Haile. Enjoy the retired life. Enjoy it. Anyways, peace out. Much love.